He's not much of a history buff, but he knows I am, and he's so sweet to come with me. Ominous as it may be, I love that this little town has so much gravitas to it. That people have lived here for centuries, and that helps me feel rooted to this place. Well, I'm glad you feel rooted, lady. Being a dishonest baker was one of the many offenses liable to result in the public shaming and torture of the stocks. Alright guys, let's get this last one here.
My husband and I stepped off the platform and onto the giant hissing locomotive.
Another rare achievement.
I remember looking back at our small town and thinking of all the happy memories we made there. But I was excited to start our new life in Salem. I must have dozed off because I was startled awake by the sound of screeching metal. And as the train came to a halt, all I could hear was the torrential rain pelting against the roof. I looked out the window. There was only darkness. Then came the brightest flash of lightning I had ever seen. When my husband left to inquire about the delay, a woman in the back of the train started screaming. We rushed over to her and asked her what was wrong, but all she could manage to say through her sobs was something about seeing the spirits of the dead wandering in the rain. Stranger still were the passengers that were suddenly stricken with the painful memories of their past. It was at this point that I became truly terrified, so I set out to find Joe. When I reached the cab and still hadn't found him, I was worried. I looked out the front window and saw the train's conductor laboring to move a downed tree from the tracks. And there was Joe, walking up to help. However, instead of grabbing hold of the tree, Joe bent down, picked up a rock, and crushed the conductor's skull with it. When I left the train and ran up to him, I could see that this wasn't the Joe I once knew. Something had taken hold of him, something angry. Then he saw something that terrified him. He dropped the rock and ran off into the woods. However, right before he disappeared into the trees, during a bright flash of lightning, I thought I saw something chasing him, hunting him. I can only describe it as a ghostly specter, cloaked in black. But more likely than not, it was just a shadow. The authorities spent days combing the woods for Joe, but he never turned up. I tried to go back home, but the memories were too painful. Some nights I lie in bed, tortured by the thoughts of what our life could have been if we had never stepped onto that train.
Wow. A lot of people live their lives with, like... I didn't even do anything! I was on the platform. What is that shit? I better not have to do anything else, I swear to fucking God. I wonder what was following that guy, though.
I just got a text. Did you hear something else happen just now?
So it wasn't really a form of execution. that guy just said? Something horrible just happened in St. Benedict.
Alright, let's go. We gotta go to the church.
Why the hurry, boys? Where you headed?
To the church, you idiot. Didn't you hear the conversations that were happening in there? This really is a good game. I like this game very, very much. If I could manage my way to walk around places properly, that'd be great. Making my way downtown towards the church so I can help that girl. Do 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 do. Oh dear, I'm headed in the wrong direction. I think if I head around. Oh, I never saw this before. Victim was hanged from ceiling fan, possible suicide, but no note. Bell symbol raises possibility of murder. Oh, really? I never would have put that together. People are so dumb. Oh, forgot all about the alleyway here. Hi, ma'am. So somebody had to have been murdered. Either it be Rose or Joy. He just casually walks. Dude, we're trying to figure something out. Let's go. Pedal to the metal.
Cops and criminals get used to red and blue flashing lights. Even after you get numb to them, sometimes they still chill your bones. You can get that feeling that this time, they mean something personal.
Doors open, we can just run right in.
Thank God you're okay. No, Joy, don't! Damn it!
Lieutenant,
Caught her sneaking up the side staircase. Says she's a friend of the priest.
Where's Father Macaulay? Is he alright?
Just put her in my car. I want to interview her myself. Can somebody remind Broyles that the door's not going to watch itself?
Yes, sir.
It's a simple question, please!
Take it easy on her.
Hey, anybody find Baxter yet?
Nope. Went to the station, drove by his place, nothing. You know, there's definitely something wrong here.
I mean, honestly, have you ever seen anything like this?
Half this stuff feels like a goddamn riddle.
I don't know. It just seems so demented.
Demented. I gotta find this crime scene before they cart away all the evidence.
Let me out of it, you asshole. I honestly don't know where else I could fucking go. Oh no, you found me. Wow. Would not find me